Good afternoon, Paddington Academy. During assemblies over the first 2 weeks of term, I've been talking to you about showing grit and determination to become the best that you can be. We looked at Johnny Wilkinson, a rugby player who trained harder than all those around him to become the best in the world. We have some of our own Johnny Wilkinsons at Paddington Academy, students who set themselves challenging targets and are determined to meet them no matter what. Today we're going to hear from some of these students and unearth the secrets to their success. Current Year 12 students, Ali and Habib, are going to answer some questions on their GCSE success. Can I start by asking, how did you feel on results day?
On results day, I felt very nervous, but excited and relieved when I actually got to open the envelope. I was relieved because all my hard work had paid off, and I received good grades, which I'm proud of now.
As you can imagine, I was feeling a mixture of emotions all at once, but I just wanted to get it over and done with. So I opened the envelope and all I felt was relief.
So Ali, which result were you most proud of and why?
I was most proud of my enterprise results, which were an A in business and an A in economics. That's because I had worked hard throughout the 2 years to get these grades.
I was most proud of my drama result in which I received an A, because I didn't expect to get the grade I got, but I also spent more time working on it, so my efforts paid off.
Can I ask, was Year 11 easy for you?
Year 11 was really hard compared to Year 10, as I hadn't expected it to be such a large change in the amount of work I had to complete. I suggest that students should start to work hard at the start of the year rather than leaving it all to the end. That's because work piles up towards the end and it becomes very hard to go over previous content.
Year 11 was tough, but I managed to get through it because I listened to my teachers and tried my best. It all depends on the person because only you can determine how it's going to go.
So obviously you both had a fantastic set of results. Why do you think you were successful? How did you manage to get that success?
I was mostly successful because I managed to go around to all my teachers and get the right help and support that I needed when I needed it. I also used resources I had to study at home, which I used for independent study. That was a big part of my study. And I didn't give up when work started to pile up, but rather perceived and put in an extra effort to go through it.
Personally, I value education because it's a privilege. It reminds me that I need to try my hardest and do the best that I can do because not everybody has this opportunity.
So now, off the back of your GCSE success, you both started courses in sixth form, and that's one of the rewards for those results you had. Ali, what does it feel like to start in the sixth form?
Starting sixth form is a big change to Year 10 and earlier years, but it's comparable to the amount of work and effort which I had to put in Year 11. It's a very different experience in terms of how people conduct themselves as adults, and they don't have to wear uniform again, but rather business dress.
It's like taking your first step into adulthood. Even though it's just begun, it's very challenging, but it's a good kind of challenge.
Thank you, Habiba. Can I ask, what are your goals for the future? What do you hope to do next in life?
So after finishing my A-levels in sixth form, I'd like to go on to study economics at university. Economics is a subject I started back in Year 10. This all goes to show that the work you do in the early years of GCSE will give you skills and knowledge which can be carried through as far as university and work.
I plan to study biochemistry in one of the Russell Group unis and see where life takes me from there.
Okay, thank you very much to both of you, and well done again on your fantastic GCSE success. There's certainly lots of tips that the students can learn from there.